Hello and welcome. Right then, we're going to get stuck in straight away. Let's get cracking. Wow. In January, yeah, which is standard for maps, really. Most maps are January. Right, we're looking for what? What? I'm losing myself now. Silage. No, that's not what we're looking for. Solid fertilizer, I believe, is what we're after. So really, yeah, which this is why it's such a good sort of thing. It's very stable, the prices. 3,078, 3,043. Show the current price. Yeah, it really is. So you'd get an average of all of those, which should be roughly about 3,000 euros. And I am right, really. This place isn't really set specifically, so we're just as valid in having it in euros as we would be in dollars. So I'm happy with that. Right, so then we now need to look around with our productions. We need to switch. That's going to not go on for much longer. That's nearly done. And we need to be doing that one there. Manure plus digestate. And we then need to be doing solid fertilizer selling. Yeah, we do. And we need to be speeding time up. I want to take this through at least till 9 o'clock. And it is really such a shame though about we will start to get tick-ups almost instantly, little ones or sometimes bigger than little, but it shouldn't be massive straight away. Okay. Oh, you've not told the digestate. Schoolboy error. Schoolboy error. We need to go to the farm supply production and we need to tell the digestate to distribute. That then it will actually work. Silage, we need to leave that alone at the minute. Let's try that again. That should really now at 11 o'clock should send that across. We should start. Let's get a bit of a tick up straight away, really. Or instantly, yeah, no, I mean, we won't sell the whole lot, but it'll start trundling. You'll get a little trickle, and then if we leave that over the full, yeah, we'll just check at 12. You might get a little bit of a kick. Yeah, like that. Which means it's definitely going through now. So then, digestate should now be in the production shed, which it is, 52 tons and 37 tons of manure. So it'll only do 37 tons of digestate. Seeds are nearly done, I believe. Is anything? These two are done now. They can be switched off. I'm trying to. Yeah, Marty told me ages ago that you do get costs, and I know you do. So we're going to do that one. Seeds from oats. I believe that must mean we are finished. We are indeed. So that can be switched off. Now we do it in the greenhouse. Seeds a little bit and water. Still all right. Yeah, really. Very, very slow burn, but yeah, they are what they are. We'll let them get up to about 2 tons and then we shall see what the prices are like and we shall sell them. We'll keep the pallets topped up. We've got a couple of tons, a couple of stacks of pallets on the back of the, right, I believe, sales. Yes. No, we've only spent time up. We have not gone to sleep yet. We are about to, though. We should see quite a large kick up by the morning, really, is what I'm thinking. Now then, August, I believe the grass, will that be ready by the morning? I think it may. So maybe third, oh, not, we have not fertilized. We haven't. Let's go do it now. We did say we're going to do that. I don't want to, like, miss any jobs. So then, we have the lime. Let's go grab that off field 30. We'll send that up to our field. And we're going to grab the fertilizer. Yes, send you down to field 9. And we will grab one of the other tractors. Really, we've done this the wrong way around, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll eject the lime. just a bit of a pain, really, because there's an awful lot of lime in there, but it is what it is. Yeah, we'll grab that bit of fertilizer. We really shouldn't need much to get that field done. There's not much room in the yard for ejecting this little lot, so I'm not expecting this to be very graceful. It's going to make a right mess. Yeah. Like that. Now then, didn't we grab some fertilizer from the shop? If not, we need to. We'll go grab a ton. Yeah, because I'd like to sell I've done this on quite a few Let's Plays. Like most people, I am selling ours because we've got a good price and a good market, and we want to buy it because we know a seller that actually sells it really well. I think we already bought some. I think we left it in the... We did. I thought we had. Should be more than enough. Yeah, now the wheel loader, I bought it back, and it is staying up here unless we're going to do things like going on a jaunt to grab the metal or something like that. Yeah, I'm using it because obviously I really think it was put there for that, really for that particular type of work. So yeah, we used it. I think we used it as we were supposed to do, really. I always feel a bit funny about that because it's like in real life, you'd never do anything like that. It would really be theft, but yeah, that bit to the of land to the left of that's what Mr. CP cleared. That bit over there to the left. So I presume there must be things on that, whether it's soil or whatever. Right, that's in the way. So let's scoot. Brilliant. That is the limer is finished. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what we did the other day. We're going to pull over. We're going to set that course, and yeah, then we're going to find. In fact, we could be clever, really. What we could do. I don't think this is the road it would not accept, but then you wait and see. This time now I've said that it will actually do it. Let's see. Oh, would you believe it? It has as well. Okay. Right. Oh, no, it hasn't. It's doing block by an object. So, right. Let's do this. Create job. And we will save this. Open generator 1. And save, activates 36 meters. We will go and rescue the Sampo. So I have a sneaky feeling that that's... Where is the Sampo? Ah. There. We'll take over because you have not got very far. Are going on adventures of your own. Don't know if it was making progress or not, but we should take over. Right, smashing. We'll get this done. Then we'll pop back up to the farm, and yeah, we'll also see, because I think this is second growth stage. I think it's ready in September. Being as we're only keeping it for this year, yeah, I'm quite happy that, yeah, we want to cut it one last time, and then we are literally going to sell it back. And I think we'll be buying the mine next. Yeah, we'll be going into mining for a bit. Oh, I think that's first. Yeah, wow, that seems to have grown at all. Well, it's first growth stage. It is. So we might actually be cutting this on the month that I really don't like to, but then again, sometimes needs must. Ooh, it's not quite. Oh, it is. Not quite right. Are we on auto? Yes, we are. Yeah, so it looks to me like we'll be cutting this in October, which I hate doing, but sometimes needs must. And if we are selling it, then I wouldn't normally do that because it really would be, next year would be an absolute nightmare. But being as we are, I know it's horrible in a way, but it is one of those things. It is your field. You're allowed to do what you like. I wouldn't like it, and I don't normally like to do it if we were keeping the field, but it is what it is. Yeah, I did say with no holes barred. I'd literally, well, and I don't mean like we're going to do dodgy deals like yeah, field flipping or anything like that, but yeah, I am going to pull out all the stops as long as it's not nefarious. Nearly there. One more string. One straight down the middle. Bit wasteful, I know. But with that being on there, I would normally go side to side, but we're dodging the other tractor. Yeah. So we can take these back. We will wait for our fellow worker. We should be finishing very soon. Think he is. He did just go to the stop line on the last line. He's actually done already, or she. I think it's she, actually. Nope, it's definitely he. Wow, didn't use a lot. They're saying he did that contract as well. Did I check the contracts this morning? I think I did. I think I did. Oh, did you? Right, field 11. Whereabouts are you? Because we can't afford to miss something like that. That is just too good. Don't know where it is. Oh, I do. Now that is a good piece of luck. It's literally behind us. I knew it. Well, I thought with it being 11, it'd got to be close to us, but yeah, I wasn't really 100% sure that that was going to be it. Will we do it? Well, for saying that we went down 1%, we may actually do this. I do, yeah. I feel a bit, but I can't really. Yeah, what can I say? One. I don't know that this will do a headland. It will. Oh no. Right, smash it. We are going to leave that to this. We're not going to sleep though. We should probably speed time up a little bit because otherwise they won't finish the contract. And he doesn't. It's not so. Now, if it was FS19, that's one thing I did work out. I used to struggle with the tedding with seasons. Tedding was quite a pain, and it took me ages. You had sometimes to go through the night, but not to sleep. You could speed time up, and in the middle of the night, sometimes the grass would turn to hay, and then you could do it. But it was quite awful, really, in comparison to FS22, the way it handles it. Days can pass, well, unless they've changed it again. That's the trouble. You make a statement based upon how things used to be, and then things do change now. Yeah, the fundamental rules are not always the same. Right, let's keep our eye out for the train. Yeah, the only thing about being this fluid about your fields is obviously with precision farming, the scanning malarkey is a bit of a pain. Yeah, to have to keep scanning your fields all the time, that is a right pain in the backside. But if you're gonna bank loans, if you are just going to be selling your land, a little bit naughty, but it's within the rules. We're not having bank loans. We are literally, and there is a pain to be had, really. And that, yeah, no, I do want to be ripping this up, but it's not important for now. If we were doing grass, though, we really ought to be thinking about doing grass and ripping this field up now. In which case, we really could do with a cheap plough. Well, I suppose now is a perfect time, really, if you think about it, because our liming contract is going on. So why not? We could, yeah, we could no-till, but I need to rip that. Oh, hang on, is the Seppi still there? Yeah, but you can get the... yeah, I'm thinking of the 6-metre plough, the Rawley Christie. It's only marginally. Yeah, it's 8,000. Yeah, I think we're going to buy that. Oh. I think we are going to go. Now we're going to go case as well. I think to match the case, being as it is the biggest. Now it is really good that you do this with the Royal Christie, because it really does. Yeah, 180 horsepower, and although you can use it with less, you need to be more to actually do. Yeah. Oh, that's a point. Yeah, we know we have got it. We have got the other tractor as well. Yeah, no, we can't really get to the spray, or we've not used it just yet. Ooh. Right, we need to be grabbing you. See if we can push those in a little. It's a bit nasty, but yeah, well, we will do it properly, but for now, and those stones, we will get, and that lime as well, we will get that. Right, let's go grab that. Let's rip our field. Just like to get that middle section done, and then, yeah, it's only that bit we really need to rip, because the rest of it is, we can, like, no-till it then, but I just need to, yeah, make that into field, the strip of road. That is a nice colour. It really is. Beautiful chrome. I do love that. The colour mod is really one of my favourites. Is it by GTs? I'm going to have to check. No, you can't share. Obviously, that's the trouble. You can any mod where people make a mod. I've got that mod on that shows the mod maker's name, but obviously things like script-based mods, you can see them in the game, but you can't actually see who the modder is. So I've got to have a look. Oh, 89% complete. So then, yeah, we want to be leaving. Oh, and we want to be allow create fields. I should say from about here. Oh, yeah, straight lines, with straight lines. And then we will no-till the rest. Yeah, well, it's going to be a new field in a way now, because it's not going to be the same as it was before. I know that's fairly obvious, but yeah. I am wondering, though, whether we should go grass. Because then there really isn't really a problem with you actually driving across your own field, because it doesn't matter that there's not a path there. Is that actually stopping them? Okay. That's off the road. Oh, well. They shall have to wait. If they can't drive past that, then that's their own silly fault. Really. Because he's well off the road. And the police have been by lots of times and they've not said a word. Oh, you've got to laugh, haven't you? Right, so then let's get this finished, and then we'll plant the grass so that it will be. Again, this will be growing. Fantastic. Field is 11 is 100%. It's not. Don't think it's given us the nod yet that it's done though. So it's done, or did it? And I missed it. That is true. Did it? It is completed. Yeah, we will. We're going to whiz over the grass now. I think we're going to have to. It is true. Yeah, we're committed now. It's got it, yeah, planted in August. We'll get the terracem going and we're going to do that. And I reckon that then is probably about the end of the session, if I'm honest. And I try to be. It's one of my favourite sayings. It is. Without it, it's one of those automatic sayings that actually annoys me in editing. I think, oh, will you sure up with you being honest? But it's just, yeah, it's just me. It's, yeah. Now then, yeah, we just want to be going, I think, up to about that point. We may obviously paint a little bit more if I get this wrong. I might not be quite right. So we've got to keep up to the bottom of that. And I'd sooner be generous than not. So, a little bit here. Yeah, we want it to be right. Yeah, so one thing I was saying about, well, one of the things I've been saying about FS22, your plough lines are nowhere near as straight. They do really weird, jaggedy things no matter what you do, and you can go in a perfectly straight line, and it does not keep to a perfectly good straight line. Oh, we've had a bit of a slightly more of a tick up, even though we've spent a bit of money on this plough. Right, so then where are we going to stick this? I think we're going to stick it below we did the weights, where it's not really going to get in the way. You can still, I don't know, no. I think that's, yeah. I think that's a little bit too... Can we sneak it in there? To the back. So we're not probably going to use this that much. It says. Brilliant. Finished work. So they've finished the job. Even though technically... Oh, that's why the money's gone up, you Wally. Just spent it on that, but... Yeah, right. Terracem. Yeah, should we... Actually, I think the terracem's big. Let me just remind myself how much the terracem actually does. Have we got any seeds? And I don't mean those that we've made, because they're worth more to us to sell. Terracem. I believe we're looking for seeders with horsepower. Oh, we do need the biggie. That's why we were given the biggie. See, now that's what I like when the map maker thinks about such things, because there's sometimes you go on a map, I don't know, most map makers sort of try to think of it. It's the odd one, I think, where I've thought, but not an awful lot. Most modders usually give you a tractor that will cope with the, which is why in some Let's Plays you get like a little tiny, one of the horrible ones. Now, has this got anything in it? Or it has. We want to be doing grass. Brilliant. We're gonna time lapse this, definitely. Yeah, even though it's gonna be me and me. I am gonna do it the old fashioned way. Just us, no courseplay. Right, yeah, let's shift the telehandler out of the way. And then we are gonna go into a very brief time lapse. We do need to be shifting that out of the way. I think we'll go on to the forecourt of that, just to pull out the way a minute. Yeah, for saying we nearly slept through till September. Hang on a minute, am I dragging something? No? Right, I'm going to say my words. Yeah, we're going to get this grass done. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. yeah, we were done. I was just thinking to myself, but haven't I made that a bit hard myself? I thought it's grass. It doesn't matter if you go over it. It's not, it is a crop, but it's a special crop, and so it really doesn't matter that we actually do go over it. So yeah, we're all right actually. It's true. Right, now then let's stick that. Yeah, we'll make a bit of room. Obviously, we're going to need to spray it in the morning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take us till September morning, and we are going to leave it at that point. Oh, I'm catching that slightly. Just trying to avoid that tank, but I think it's quite long, so yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh no, I think we missed it. We should just about missed it. I think miss it, just about. Fantastic. Oh, careful. Oh, yeah. Do you know? It's a bit of a mistake. I think that because we're going to be blocking the. Yeah, let's stick it back where it was, next to the. Oh, we're going to upset that? No, we should be all right, really. I think we really should. If we took that in, we should be able to pull it around to the other way, like that. Oh, yeah. Now we've really blocked in the... That is true, actually. Let's try and straighten it up a little. That's about right. Fantastic. Right. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, Balin, we are leaving alone now, even though we could now do it. Yeah, because we're selling our produce. We should get a massive hit now, and it's still only going to be second growth stage in our other field. We're going to cut that in October. I'm trying to think, August, September, October. It does grow one more time in November. Do we cut this in second cut in October on our new field, or do we leave? I think we'll leave it till next year. And we'll cut the old field, as I'm going to call it. Right, just check. Yeah, no, it's exactly as we left it. And it's now 9 o'clock in the morning. We should sell quite a lot of fertilizer overnight. And we have our seeds approaching in the back end. So hopefully over the winter, we can do a bit of mining. That's what I'm thinking. Ooh, very nice. We might be doing mining a little bit sooner. We do need to buy the BGA though as well, the energy business, or do we? Or do we need to? Do we go to do a bit of mining now? Let's have a look. Let's have a look what's in the sales first. Oh, do we get another one of those? That's a good price. Vector. Yeah, with no till. 6 meter no till. That though is, that's one of the biggies, isn't it? I'm trying to think. We may well make use of that on this Let's Play, even for mining actually. So I think we're going to do it. Yeah, I do. I'm also wondering whether we sell our old pickup for the new one, but I'm not sure. That's much better than I do like the idea of this, but nope. No, we're going to keep it. It's character. It is. It's beautiful. It really is. Right. So then, can we buy the mine? I think we've still got some money left. Ooh, 275. It was 175. My bad. So we need to do a little bit more now. Then have we sold all of our? We should have some digestate left, a little bit, but not a lot. Yeah, we need 14 tons of digestate. I think we are out of manure, so we need to go and do a run of that. But 92 tons of seeds to sell in the back end. We probably have. Oh no, it's a grass field. Grass doesn't get weeds, does it really? So our grass field should now, yeah, it's a bit of a, yeah, it's got some stones, but no weed. Field 9, yeah, it is a strange thing about grass, isn't it really, with it not having weeds? Because technically grass really does have weeds. I don't know how whether the game's got to handle it differently. There we are, a field of grass. I can't see any horrible brown. I did see some little. No, no, that's just tire marks. I think we're all right. I hate bits of brown on a grass field. There we go. We have a grass field growing. So our other one will be second growth stage. We could rush through till. No, no, because we need work to do really. We need to put, I believe, probably some more water. No, not an awful lot. It's 307 tons. We could actually, to be honest, I'm being silly. What we ought to be doing is we ought to be buying field 3. This is a jigsaw, or do we buy that? We need to do the energy business, really. How much is field 3? Oh, was the farmer planted in it? It was his right, of course. Right, what have you planted? Well, no, it was weeds. It's got loads of weeds. Yeah, it's cultivated. So they have actually been busy with it. So what we're gonna do is right now we're gonna leave. Yeah, we've got enough to build our, but we also need to. I will finish saying what I'm gonna say. Honest. Right, we need to buy the BGA. Yeah, we've looked at that already. We need to buy the BGA, but we need to either lease or buy the tree devourer. It's weird, isn't it? Now that, because obviously you can keep the wood chips, so yeah, it's weird. Since having that, it never used to worry me that you couldn't do that, but now you can. Ever since it's now working right, I don't ever go for the tree. Yeah, or the forestry mulcher. Although, yeah, you need the right one for that one. But yeah, I always now go for the devour trees rather than the tree be gone, because the tree be gone destroys, and that's it's not only is it cheaper, but it also gives you wood chips. Yeah, breaks trunks into wood chips. What is not to like? I think we're going to have that enough that it's worth doing, if I'm honest. I will keep it black. I think we're going to buy it. I think we are going to. I do. If we're going to be doing like, we'll probably do that rather than true forestry. So if we're going to do that, I think we're going to buy it. And we've still got enough to. Yeah, we're going to devour those trees, and we're going to put the BGA down. Then we're going to stick our silage in that. I'm not going mad, and that's going to make us an awful lot of money in that BGA overnight. I think we'll get our more than we need for our 275. We've also then got our cut. Oh, I did leave a bit. That's real. That really is. Yeah, I missed a bit there. Yeah, so we'll do our cut in this. We're going to leave this one, even though it's going to be second grow stage. It would grow if we cut it. It's second grow stage. It grows, yeah, but I'd sooner it to grow into third grow stage or second grow stage in the first month and cut it. Then make it bold for next year. So this one we're leaving. The other one, of course, no, we're going to be selling that field as well, aren't we? Of course we are. And that's 103,000. So yeah, we're going to cut that one last time. Are there any liming contracts whilst we're here that we could take the next session? Yeah, I think we'll accept. Because that's right next door. So we've got another liming contract. Baling we're not worried about. And that's where we're going to leave it. So we have got a lot of busy session next session. Yeah, we're going to a little bit of ducking and diving. Yeah, admittedly. We also need to scan this field. I do realise with having, yeah, Neville was not part of the field. Now it is. It's got a strip right the way through the middle of the field still. Oh. Ah. Yeah, but it will. Yeah, it has like that. That was my point. Yeah, we need to rescan it to actually get that. Otherwise, the field data won't work in that quite large strip. So yeah, but that is definitely the end of another session. Yeah. All I would like to say is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this exciting journey, on this absolutely amazing map. It really is fantastic. It truly is. It is. I haven't forgot my other Let's Plays. As I said, this is small still, and that's the only reason I'm here. Even the White Farm is a little bit big. To be honest, as I said, it was more that the music was playing here. I will be well. No, I'm getting on with the other Let's Plays. The only one that is really bugging me a little bit is I need the right frame of mind for the court farm. I need to put it together. I've done almost all of the footage. I've got the storyline. I've got all of the words. I just need to put it together. That is going to take a while, maybe even a day, to actually put that all together, which is probably going to mean it's got to be done at the weekend when you're at your best. Or say Sunday. So I might have a go tomorrow because I'd really like to get the court farm one done. Neverland is just a monster. That the job that we've got to do over the winter. Well, we're actually at February, so that's monstrous as well. Anyway, this is talking about another Let's Play in this Let's Play, so I'm going to leave it. Yeah, all that remains to be said is goodbye for now.